Stop me if you've heard this one. You grow up, you graduate high school, you attend the best college you can get into, and a few years later you graduate again. You marry the perfect girl and move into a small, character-building apartment. Over the next couple of years, you had a house, a dog, and 2-ish children. A perfect start to a picket fence life. Time begins to roll by, your kids grow up, you get involved at your church just like you're supposed to do. And sure, you have opportunities to engage more with the outside world, but it's hard enough to balance your job, church, wife, and 2-ish kids. Your life continues speeding along, your children grow up and make you a grandfather. Eventually you retire and start spending a little too much time in Florida. But it's okay to relax. After 2 generations, you've impacted the 8 lives in your family. Finally, at the end of it all, the Lord calls you home. And it was a good life, right? Work, family, church. Because whichever order you put them in, that's all there is, right? What would happen if we shook up that formula? Imagine if we went out of our way to engage with our world. Co-workers, neighbors, old friends. And not just engage, disciple. Imagine if we took 1 year and discipled 1 person from our world. Took a year and truly shared the message of love, salvation, and freedom in Christ to that 1 person. And what if inside that year that person started to follow Jesus? But let's not stop there. What if the next year that person began to disciple someone else, and you did the same thing, and 2 more people came to know Christ? And what if you did this year after year, person after person, and each of them picked 1 person year after year, and each of them, and each of them? If this kept going for 30 years, that would mean that 1,073,741,824 people could hear the gospel. That's a little more than 8. The thing is, it's not a joke, and it's not a gimmick. Most importantly, it's not impossible. It's 1 person boldly making a commitment to bringing 1 other person to Christ. And it all starts by asking the question, who's your one?